Good break. How's that one going to sit? A little low. A little low. This is going to be tricky here. Might see him play the 5-ball if he doesn't feel confident with the cut on the 1-ball. He might play the carom and just knock that 5-ball, and we're going to find out. Yeah, Nick's still trying to decide how he's going to go about this. I don't mind the carom shot. I really don't. I don't mind that at all. Looks like he's made a decision. Not sure what it was. All right, he's going all defense. I think that's okay. Not terrible. Oh, maybe it is terrible. Kevin's got the whole ball to look at. That means he's got a lot of options. Playing a good player, you don't want to give them any options. Perhaps a bank shot here. He's got the 5 to help him. And it falls. Nice shot, Kevin Guimond. Again, Kevin with that super, super steady stance and stroke. Going to see exactly why Kevin has made himself the Ocean State champion quite recently. He just continues to impress, stay very, very consistent with his performances. And if you weren't aware, Kevin Guimond, never guess what he's representing. Ultimate Pool. That's right. Not sure if you can see that insignia on his shirt, but he knows what's going on. He knows what's coming. Or I should say what's already here, but the storm's going to follow. Smith Gabe, you got it, brother. Glad you're enjoying it. Tommy Dale, what's up, bro? That's right, Smith. Ultimate Pool. That's going to be a really nice, cool thing to get into. Just fast-paced pool and give a different feel to league nights. And let's face it, folks, I mean, Pool's got the same set of balls and the same tables and all of that stuff for a million years. It's nice to see something that's like kind of completely different. Like, you're going to know how to play it, but it's definitely a different vibe. You know, stay on your toes, keeping things moving along. That's nice. A little out of line there. I think he managed that pretty well, though. Wasn't a ton that he could have done. Yeah, looking at it from this side, he's still looking pretty good here. Great speed there. A little off the rail. Yeah, he's going to get a little love there. All right, to go up 7-3. There it is. And you can see Kevin's expression on his face. He's kind of just not looking at anyone or anything other than the shots at the table. And I think that that's kind of keeping him in that bubble and in that zone. You know, really just keeping him right there, you know, in the moment. Patty Jackson, I like it when the commentator talks about who sponsors the people being streamed. I think it helps promote sponsorship. Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, you know, you hear what I say. If I know the stuff, I want to talk about it. Anytime somebody's doing something positive in pool, I mean, just in general even, I mean, I want to talk about it. You want to talk about that stuff all the time. You know, like I try to just stay away from anything negative, and we'll just omit any negativity. And then anything positive, we just roll with that. And right now, Ultimate Pool, especially in New England, is really making a run right now. And, you know, having a guy like Kevin Guimond on their team, that's a great move. Great move. I'm thrilled to you know, help deliver Ultimate Pool. And I think it's a cool format, and I like the outfit itself. But yeah, you gotta give them their value. Butch, thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. I'm gonna try real hard for you guys. Why? Because it's not about me. It's about you. It's about the players and the spectators. Kevin going to come across the table here. This one's kind of tricky. He might end up going back and forth twice. Not sure if he can manage this just once across with the comfort of pocketing the ball. He might be able to do that. Yeah, you see, he tried to hold that, and that ended up causing him to miss that. If he had just followed through and went back and forth with it, like, you know, fire the ball in, no chance he's missing that. He's just got to get the cue ball back and forth. Xavier, you're awesome. He says, I like to think of commentating as a pants-optional kind of job, but that's diversity for you. Miss you, bro. Miss you too, kid. Corky says, I'll drill Ultimate Pool. You know what? I believe you. I believe you, bro. I do. And Nick Charette now missing the 2-ball. I feel like Nick Charette's kind of like head spinning, like it's like a nightmare. Like for real, for real. Charlie Merengue says, Mike, love the commentary, so knowledgeable. Former snooker player here. For anyone starting out, could you explain what Fargo is? I'm thinking about joining tournaments here in Maine. So as far as Fargo is concerned, it's really just a ratings system, and it's based on performance only. That's the best part of it. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be, hearsay with, oh, this was this and this was that. But in generally speaking, Fargo rate is based on the results of your matches in tournaments that were submitted to Fargo rate. And it depends on who you played also, not just you won a game. It's you won and lost games against a player of X rating. So it's a performance and performance-based rating system, which, it's the best we've got. There's always going to be holes in everything, ratings-wise, but I think it's the best we've got. Let's see if Kevin can take care of business here. This is really tricky just because of where he is. He's just going to try to spear this in. And his cue ball was great, but he does miss the 3-ball. He was asking a lot there. He was asking a lot out of that shot. Can't really tell what he's seeing here. I think he's trying to just brush the right side of it, get behind the 7-ball. And misjudges that. And that's going to be ball in hand for Nick Charette. Guimond still leading, though, 7-3. Butch, we are in Portland right now. We're in Portland, Maine right now. I reside down in Providence, Rhode Island, over at Snookers. We have the New England Pool and Billiards Hall of Fame right in our main tournament room. The walls clad with history from the last 30-plus years. The Northeast. I mean, it says New England, but it's really the Northeast. We got a lot of New York names in there. People that have supported in our Northeast area for a good number of years. And Nick Charette showing his displeasure with the result of that one. I mean, he can make this. He doesn't love the shot, obviously, but, he can still make it. It's going to be stretched out even with the bridge and with his 9-foot height. He's not really 9 feet tall, obviously, but super tall guy. He's still going to be stretched out. See if he can maintain this one. Got to look out for the scratch if he's going to the right side. Wow, just barely making it fall. See Xavier in the chat. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Xavier, you got a lot to say there, bro. I can't even get involved with that one. But I love you, bro. Hope you're doing well. All right, one rail shape here. It's going to probably hit the second rail right about the first diamond above the corner pocket there into that other long rail. Kind of like a wide open V here. 1, 2. And he hits it just about right. And that'll get it done. And he pushes that one in for 7-4. Still in favor of Kevin Guimond. It's tough with the alternate break, though. It really is. Again, 7-4. We are racing to 9. Winner of this match will play the winner of Thomas Haas and Mike Deshane. Nick making sure that he's not going to do the same thing we saw a little bit earlier. Saw kind of a racking error on his part. Let's see how Nick's break is looking. It's okay. All right, so he makes a ball in the side pocket, but he doesn't. He makes a ball in the side pocket, but he doesn't have. Nick getting the go-ahead on the rack there, but we do have a no soft breaking rule here this weekend. And, the tournament director just mentioned to him, that one was okay, but borderline, you got to hit the balls with force. Gavin asking about the payouts for the second chance. It's actually on the Ship the Cash Facebook page and my personal page. But there was, I want to say 480 was first. 480 for first in the second chance. But yeah, I did post all of that stuff. It's on my personal page also. If you go to Mike DeMarco on Facebook, you can see all of the payouts and stuff. There's a live bracket link too, and I have been updating that, so. Mr. G. Evan looking to squeeze this 3-ball back behind the 8-ball. Nate Senna, how you doing, bro? Kenny Hoke, what up? Kenny, I'm going to be seeing you in just a couple of weeks. I'll be over at Racks for the Lascotti Cup. You guys should all be joining us over there for that. That's going to be sick. And I'm telling you, Friday night, Friday the 13th at Racks in Vernon, Connecticut, if you got a heart and some cash and any type of pool skills, hit me up because we're going to have some games. All right, nice shot there. Just going to try to navigate between the 5-7 here right off the top and bottom rail. Hey, Kevin Tevs, how we doing, brother? It's going well. I'm going to fade at some point like I always do. I mean, we got a lot of hours logged. Anytime there's an event weekend, a lot of hours logged. Nick Charette making a little bit of a tear back into this match. I mean, we went from 6-3, 7-4. He's going to be 7-5 here. That's only 2 games. Still with alternate break, though. I mean, Guimond's going to be coming with the break now. Guimond's got the next break. Kind of rushed that. He got funny there. He's still fine to make the ball, but you could tell he didn't hit that cleanly. That wasn't a crisp shot. All right, so Nick Charette going 7-5 now. But again, Guimond's got the break here. And we're actually going to get a B-side match after this one, right before the hot seat. And we're going to see, for all you Maine fans out there, our next match, we got the Eagle, Dave Hall. The Eagle, Dave Hall, is going to be on this table. He's playing another talented player. I believe he's another Canadian. He's the one that beat Russian Kenny on the winner's side, actually. Dennis Zbikowski. That's who you got coming next. So Dave Hall and Dennis Zbikowski, both strong players. And anybody from Maine, I mean, come on. How do you not root for Dave Hall? Seriously. Like, you have to. And if you don't, you got to, either go Canada or you got to go to Vermont or New Hampshire. You're not allowed to stay in Maine if you're not rooting for Dave Hall. It's in the book. Like, when you get your residency, buy a house or an apartment here, you have to. It says it right there. Oh, boy. Seeing a quick rack here. Is that what's going down? Combination 2-9. He's reset. Can he hold it together and get within one? Wow. We're going to say that he kind of stole that game real quick. Stole that game real quick. Now we got a 1-point game. 7-6 now. 7-6. So Nick Charette tearing back just a little bit. Yeah, Butch, I know. I wanted to watch that too, but it's happening right now. They're playing right now. They're in the match. All right, looks like the players are going to take a quick break, and we're going to take a quick break as well. And when I say quick, I mean like just a minute. So take a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back with the remainder of Guimond and Charette. See how things transpire right now, because this isn't over. You know, it looked like Guimond was, kind of tearing through it at 6-3. Now it's been 3-1 to Charette from that point. Sorry for my brief absence there. Just had a few updates to do for our second chance. A second chance for some, first chance for others, but our second tournament that's going on. I just had to call a couple of matches there. Yeah, everything's going pretty smooth at this point. I think we're rolling along. right, Charette looking to tie it up now. Is it possible that Guimond's going to let him get on even keel here? 7-7? That's exactly what's about to go down here. 7-7, even keel here. Joy, so I wanted to mention, yeah, Thomas did just lose his first match of the tournament. And Mike DeShane was victorious there. Just had a quick word with Thomas, and he kind of said he just felt off that match. Like it just never really, like he never really got comfortable there. So, you know, I told him just shake it off, no stress. He'll come back strong, I'm sure. Folks, I apologize. I got to step away just for a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with you. Sorry about that. Eugene, yep. George Comerford hit you with it. George Kotarakis can't help you with that. You can message me as well. But we're going to get that started like now. It's already happening. And right now it's going to start in the Portland area, and we're looking to get it started in the Bangor area shortly after. But right now we are going to start that in the Portland area. Kevin jacked up a little bit here. Nice execution there. He's going to be a little out of shape. Still manageable, but he can't afford to make any mistakes at this point in the match. It's a race to 2 here. Nice shot there. I think it's actually kind of hilarious what that just looked like. It looked, I'm not even going to say it. Maybe one of you guys noticed. right, we got 8-7 Guimond. So Charette with his back against the ropes right now. See what he can come with here. All right, I want some predictions here. Let me see it. All right, Guimond going to get a swing at this rack. Possibly to hold off a double hill. We're going to see if he can make that happen. David Flaker, soft break coming up. Oh, boy. Dennis Brewer, what's up, my man? He says they each break and run. Well, that didn't happen. Robert Poulin says Kevin wins it here. Jake Raquel, I'll take whoever Lucas doesn't want. Yeah, good bet. Good bet, Jake. Got to be honest, I don't know who it is, but somebody just came into my area over here, and they are banging like chronic. Smells like Snoop Dogg's sock drawer right now. Kevin really taking his time here. All right, Kevin's called for the push out. You're not aware how that works. You can shoot the cue ball in any position. Don't have to make a legal hit on the one. And he can offer it to his opponent. If his opponent does not like it, Kevin will be forced to shoot. It looks like he's pushed out to either a rail first, spin type of shot. Possibly a jump. Mike Phipps, what's chronic? Banging like chronic. Come on, boys and girls. You know what the heck I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know. All right, let's see if Mr. G can make an extra couple of G's right now with this shot on the one. Was he playing safe behind the pack there? Ooh, what a shot from Kevin Guimond. Look at that right there. Are you kidding me? What a shot. What a shot. Is that thing visible? Nope. It's under there. That thing's buried. That doesn't mean that Kevin's just automatically going to run out after if he gets ball in hand. I mean, that's still a tricky layout. This table is kind of funky. What you don't want to do is give Kevin ball in hand. You know, he can kind of do whatever he needs to, but it's a tricky rack. Tricky rack. Gotta give a shout out to our boys in the background over here. And he doesn't know what he wants to do here. Feel like you just push and tie up and let Kevin go to the table. I mean, what are you going to do? He's going to try to swerve it, kick. And good attempt. Ends up contacting it, but still no rail afterwards. That's illegal contact. Guimond on the hill with ball in hand. The rack is not open, though. I'm starting to kind of read this rack out here, and I don't think you really are going to have to break anything out, like with this run right here. I mean, the 4 is kind of too far to comfortably do that. I mean, I guess if he got above it, maybe, but even with ball in hand on the 4, it would be tough. Even with the 1, 2, 3 off the table, so I'm thinking he's going to end up playing the 1, 2, 3, 4. And when he gets position on the 5, he's going to basically play another defensive type of shot. I mean, Kevin's lining up like he wants to try to break that out. But I think he just, like you just kind of get above the 5 ball, which Kevin can do easily, and try to play the 5 ball. Maybe just try to roll up on the 6, get the 5 to the bottom rail. Nick's already on 1 foul. I think he's going to have to try to go for something there, and you can get it so that he can shoot the 5 through and bump the 6 and the 8 there. Possibly get the ball in hand with the open table then. Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Kevin Guimond, ball in hand, shoots it square in the hole, and then the cue ball into the side pocket. Oh, my goodness. Cassie Lamb, that's right. A Ziploc. No, I don't think this guy had a Ziploc. I think he had like a tube sock. That shit was stankin'. That was stankin'. I can still smell it. I feel like he's like somewhere close by right now. I don't know. There's nobody in my immediate vicinity, but it's banging. It's banging like I don't even know. Banging like chronic. All right, let's see. What is Nick Charette going to come with here? I mean, is he playing this combination here? Is he trying to avoid even dealing with that 5, 6, 7, 8? That's totally what he's doing here. And he missed that by a little more than a little. And he's actually giving Kevin a way to win the game without even dealing with the 5, 6, 7, 8. He's giving him a 3 ball right in the hole and then a 4-9 combination, and he's going to go with that. No chance. Guimond bearing down, looking to play the 4-9 combination for the W in a shot at Deshane in the hot seat. Really taking time to get those lines all situated in his brain. Let's see if he can make this happen here. Wow, great shot there. Kevin Guimond, ladies and gentlemen. And you hear some applause around the room. What a great, great finish to that match. All right, guys, remember we got Dave Hall and Dennis